It's time for the Lakefront Living Realty radio show on News Talk KRMS. Let's talk the waterfront lifestyle. Please welcome owner, broker, realtor Annie Faulstich and her guest for today's program.
Welcome to the Lakefront Living Real Estate Show, your trusted guide to buying or selling property at Lake of the Ozarks, where every day is a lake day. I'm Annie Faulstich, owner, broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri's only exclusive lakefront lake access brokerage, where we're changing lives one lake house at a time. Welcome, everyone. We are coming live today from the Home Expo 2020 at Lodge of the Four Seasons. So bear with me. I'm a little out of my comfort zone, what we're used to in the station here. But what a beautiful day at Lake of the Ozarks. It's giving us all hope that spring is on the way. There is a lot going on at the lake today, so I hope everyone is out and enjoying the sunshine and all the lake community has to offer. I know Polar Bear Plunge, I think, is going on today, too. So I'm sure all the plungers out there are happy to see the sunshine and not the snow blowing. We will be here at the lodge hosting the show for the next hour or so, so stop by and say hello when you first come in the doors. We are tucked away in the corner, so be sure to stop by and say hello. I'm excited today we've got a few of our Lakefront Living crew here with us. I will switch up the show a little bit to let you get to know a little bit more about our team, or what we like to refer to as our crew here at Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We are going to be talking about lakefront home buying today. I will be reminding you all morning, of course, to mark your calendars for March 7th and visit us at the St. Charles Boat Show. Lakefront Living Realty will be hosting 3 buyers' workshops on Saturday at the boat show. The top 5 secrets to buying your lakefront dream home. These will be 25-minute sessions so super easy to pop by, get in and get out, leaving you with invaluable information on purchasing lakefront property. We've discussed it in the past. A mistake when purchasing lakefront can honestly cost you thousands. So come out and get educated. And, of course, stay tuned for our featured listings of the week later in the show. I am super excited that realtor and co-owner of Lakefront Living Realty, my husband, Jesse Faulstich, is with me today on the show. This is the first time he has been able to join me on the show with now 3 kids and a lot of clients on the weekends. We tend to have no choice but to divide and conquer on Saturdays. So it's the first time he's joined me. But can you believe, Jesse, it's been 1 year ago today that we held our sellers seminar at Ozarks Yacht Club?
It's hard to believe it's just been a year. So much has happened within this year.
I know. Well, we had an awesome turnout there. That was a 2-hour event giving sellers exactly what they needed to know to get their lake home sold. That is a platform we have followed and takes place at multiple locations and lakes around the country with Lakefront Living Realty. But this year we decided to try something new. Jesse, give the listeners a little bit of insight of what we decided to change it up to today.
Right. So first we decided to cater to the lakefront buyers. As we said earlier, a mistake on the lake can cost you thousands and truly affect the lifestyle you had envisioned. Second, we wanted to make it convenient for as many people as possible. 2 hours can be a long time to take out of any one Saturday, no matter how valuable the information. So we decided to break it down to the top 5 secrets in a much shorter 25-minute session, still giving a huge amount of information and hopefully leaving everyone with gained knowledge on lakefront property, but making it easier to fit in your schedule. We will provide anyone that attends the buyer's packet full of information to take home, arming them with the tools to start their search for the perfect lakefront or lake access property. This includes our comprehensive buyer success guide and much more. Of course, we will have food and beverage along with the entire crew of Lakefront Living, lakefront specialists to answer any questions.
What's not to love? No, honestly, 25-minute sessions, breakouts on Saturday, March 7th at the St. Charles Boat Show. So if you're planning to attend there on Saturday, do not miss us. These are easy and convenient. We've got 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. sessions. Like Jesse said, we're going to have some food and beverage, so come on over and join us. You hopefully will leave with invaluable information not only through that 25 minutes packed full of information on buying lakefront property, but we are going to leave you with a packet of tools that you can take home and really digest and look through. We've talked in the past about our buyers' success guides. Those are huge. We have both for buyers and sellers, but we are going to arm you with those to take home from the boat show, from those seminars as well. So it is free of charge. You can pre-register online at lakefrontliving.com. Go to the Missouri page, or of course just show up. We'll have, we'll make standing room there. I think we've got, 25 to 30 seats per session, but go ahead and come on down. Even if you do not pre-register, I think, Jesse, you're in charge of the food and beverage.
Got it. Yeah. And there really is a lot of information that is given out during those sessions. Whether you're buying property now or in the next 3 to 5 years, it's always a great time to start looking and arming yourself with as much knowledge for lakefront property as what you can.
It is. It's the same as, everybody's coming to the boat show to really get knowledge and information on a particular boat maybe that they are thinking about purchasing. Arm yourself with the knowledge on real estate, especially when buying a niche market like lakefront property. So we are going to give you that information. Do not miss that, lakefrontliving.com. You can find more information on that buyer seminar. I'm going to continue to remind you throughout the show to mark your calendars on that. But if you miss any part of today's show, and again, like I say, or any of our episodes, you can always go to our Facebook page, Lakefront Living Realty Missouri, and listen to any of the previous shows. Today's show will always be on the following week, but there is a plethora of information from lakefront homeowners and other area businesses at the lake. Haley Glover, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How
Haley,
are you?
I'm good. Haley is a lakefront specialist realtor at Lake of the Ozarks, and she and her husband and family, how long have you been down?
Almost 4 years now. This summer will be 4 years.
Yeah, wow. Tell the listeners, and I know you've been on a couple of the radio shows and even hosted some while I was out for a few weeks on maternity leave, but give us, if anybody's just tuning in and doesn't know about you, give us a little bit of brief history on how your family made it to Lake of the Ozarks.
Sure. I think first, though, I kind of want to go back to your buyer seminars that we were just talking about and just say when I became part of the Lakefront Living crew, as we're calling it, right when I got involved, we had I was invited to come with you to the first buyer seminar that we had here when I came on board, and I came into that having lived at the lake for a while, and we've bought and sold a couple of lakefront properties at that point, so I kind of felt like I kind of knew what was going on with the whole lakefront thing. But when I came to that buyer seminar, I really learned a lot of information there that I didn't know about. And so I guess the point I want to make to all of you listening is that there really is a ton of information that you think you might know, but there are things that you might surprise you that you hadn't thought about or, just were not aware of that, that people who, even if you have the experience of living on lakefront, there still are things that you may not be aware of that we as real estate agents can help you understand and even, find information about. So the information really is just amazing. There's so much of it, so much to know. So it would really be worth your while to go and check that out.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know, right?
Exactly.
So
we say that all the time. That's
I know,
that's
and
my
that's why
motto.
we've put them down to 25 minutes. Anybody can take 25 minutes out of their day to pop in and get some of that information. But your move to the lake, tell the listeners something in your process. You've bought multiple lakefront homes, and both as a weekend getaway, as a vacation home for your family, and then transitioning into a full-time home. What is something, now that you're a lakefront specialist, realtor, and experienced in this, what's something looking back you wish you maybe would have known prior to starting even the process of looking, and or when you were going through those purchase process and the contracts?
So I think one thing that we've learned since living here at first, like you said, as a second home owner and then transitioning into being full-time, I think one of the things that I've learned that has really kind of stuck with me, and I talk to my clients a lot when we're out looking at homes and they're kind of exploring different parts of the lake, is that this lake really is just huge. And we kind of have it separated out into different regions, I guess, but each region is so completely different from the next. And I think that when you're researching that, it's very helpful to understand kind of, from region to region. And when I say that, I mean like north, west, east, and south regions. What is in close proximity, what is easily accessible, what areas are easier to get from.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. We need to take a short break, so stay with us. We are live at the Lake Expo 2020 at the Lodge of Four Seasons. We have Lakefront specialists on the show with us today, giving some more invaluable information on purchasing lakefront property. So stay with us. We also have our featured listing of the week. We are on News Talk KRMS.
Welcome back. Thanks for listening to the Lakefront Living Realty radio show on News Talk KRMS. Once again, here's owner-broker Annie Faulstich.
Welcome back to the Lakefront Living Real Estate Show, your trusted guide to buying or selling property at Lake of the Ozarks. Again, I'm Annie Faulstich, owner-broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri's only exclusive Lakefront Lake Access brokerage. If you are just tuning in with us, we are live today coming from the Lake Expo 2020, the home and lake show at Lodge of Four Seasons. We're live here, so we're out of the studio, so we're a little out of our comfort zone, and I am trying to keep us all on track here. It's buzzing. There are people all over this place. I've never actually seen the room in the expo this crowded. I think they're sold out on their vendors. But anyway, it's been kind of, it is. It's a really nice day outside. There's all kinds of stuff going on at Lake of the Ozarks, but hopefully you are listening to us here on the radio. Come stop in to the Home Expo, check out all of the local vendors. But we are talking today about buyers, buying lakefront property, and we are getting everybody geared up for our buyers workshops coming up on March 7th at the St. Charles Boat Show. So again, we've got Jesse Faulstich, co-owner and realtor of Lakefront Living Realty, also my husband, on the show today for the first time. Thankfully, we do have a babysitter. And everybody got to talk a little bit to Haley. I'm going to jump back on with you, Haley, because we kind of got cut off as we're going into commercial breaks. But you're making some really good points about, purchasing and not knowing what you don't know. Getting educated.
Right. And I think one of the things that makes our brokerage unique is that all of our agents we do live the lakefront lifestyle. We all live on the water. That is what we do in our job. We're always showing properties on the water, and we play on the water. So we know the lake, we know the areas, and we want you to use us to help you learn that information as well. And that's kind of what we do and what we'd like to focus on. So use our knowledge to your advantage and let us help you decide based on, how you want to use your lake property. We can help you decide what area of the lake you might want to look in, you might want to focus on, because, the lake's a very big place, and each area is different in its own way and has its own unique features. And we can help you understand that and maybe narrow down some choices.
That's true. We're not only just a niche market in real estate, and we not all have, of course, a passion for helping buyers and sellers in the real estate market, but we all have a true deep down passion in our soul for lake living the lake lifestyle. And that is truly what we're selling in part of our niche market when we are the only exclusive lakefront lake access brokerage here at Lake of the Ozarks. But like Haley said, that's what we live and breathe every day. And really living the lakefront lifestyle is just a part of your soul. I mean, that is why people seek out to purchase lakefront property for a getaway on the weekends, a place for family to come and make memories. And then for ourselves, we're thankfully fortunate enough to be able to live that lifestyle every day.
It's a dream, and we like to share it.
We love to share it. I mean, that truly is our passion, not just selling real estate, but putting people in that lakefront lifestyle.
Yeah, we like to see people just as happy as we are.
Yes, I know, exactly.
The lake makes you happy.
I know. Hey, we also, Michelle, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm saying making sure we can hear you here. I don't know if I can hear you. You can hear you? Okay. We're winging it here today. So I'm hoping that you can hear Michelle. She just joined us here also at the home show. Michelle is one of our newest agents here at Lakefront Living Realty. She is one of our lakefront specialists. So I wanted her to come in today as well so that she could introduce herself. She has not had a chance to be on the radio as well. Here, just give her your headset. There you go. Just to make sure that I don't want you to talk and nobody be able to hear you,
Okay.
Yeah, well, at least that way we're sure. But yeah, Michelle is coming to us with over 25 years of experience in the real estate industry. And like many of you, she's coming from the St. Louis area, Michelle Penrod Claggett. Yes. So thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Since we don't know about you a little bit, I mean, give us just a brief background on how you made it to Lake of the Ozarks, because you're living the lakefront dream right now as well.
I am. So I have been coming down to the lake since the 60s with my parents, of course, and then in 2005 we purchased a condo over on the water. And it was a weekend thing because we had 5 children and we lived in St. Louis. So we came down every weekend, every other weekend, sometimes once a month, depending on what was happening. 2018, I lost my mom. So it kind of changed our world and our way of thinking. And so we decided our children were grown, moved on all across the country. And we moved down here full time, and we are loving it. And 25 years in real estate. A blessed real estate life, I have to say. I mean, it's just been an incredible. I raised my kids, and my husband has a full-time job, thankfully, but raised my kids with it. And it was my kids. It's funny because they we'll get in the car and they'll land and we'll go show a house, and they're like, "Mom, we're not going to do real estate today." And I'm like, but this is what this is how you get to live, because mom has to sell and mom has to work all the time. But I love it, and it's fun. And buyers I know some people have sellers and some people love buyers, and I love to meet buyers and take care of them. And,
Well, we talked about that when when we got introduced and deciding for you to come to work with Lakefront Living Realty. And you also, mentioned that part of your soul, the relaxing lifestyle that now you get to enjoy. You mentioned a slower pace of life, which everybody does here at the lake. And it's fun. We can kind of get a combination of that slow pace, but it also gears up and gets kind of rampant, especially around the holiday weekends. But being able to sit out on your back deck and look at the lake every day, it really does do something to your soul, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. The sunsets and the sunrises around here, we could waste film every day on pictures of our last night. The sunset last night over the clouds was yesterday morning. I went across the dam and the water reflected. It was completely clear, like there was no waves. So it was just a mirrored image of what was. I was like, I just wish I had my camera. Of course, I was driving on the dam, so I don't have a camera in my hand. But
everybody's always posting pictures. Daily here. So, Michelle, we're super excited to have had you. That you're now a lakefront specialist with Lakefront Living Realty, and that you also, are living, loving, and enjoying the lakefront lifestyle. But not only that, now you are available to help others start living that dream, whether, again, that's the vacation home, or if, you're in that part of life where you're able to go ahead and make that transition and move to the lake full time. Yes. I know Haley and Michelle, myself and Jesse are just excited every day to help people get into that position. And that's really why we are doing these buyers seminars coming up, or the buyers workshops. I guess you call workshop something a little bit shorter so that it's able for everybody to enjoy. We really want everybody to be educated, making those educated purchases. Again, this is one of the largest purchases, you could ever make anytime in real estate. So the last thing you want to do is make a mistake on the lake, which we've said could end up costing you thousands. And not only that, as Haley mentioned before, when we're going to help you really determine your lifestyle requirements, determining your location, what it is that you see for your family in that lake lifestyle, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake and end up not having the lifestyle that you had dreamed of or desired. So getting yourself educated first and foremost, is the most important, and that's really what we are here for. So be sure, again, to mark your calendars for March 7th. That's Saturday at the St. Charles Boat Show. We will provide free tickets. If you want free tickets, always email us. You can find my email at lakefrontliving.com is always the easiest, but you can call me directly at any time. 573-216-4350. We will be glad to give out some free tickets, even if you're not wanting to take part in the boat show, but just come to the seminar. We'll have you set up for that for sure. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com anytime. We, again, always remind everybody, if you miss any part of today's show or any previous shows, you can always find us at our YouTube channel, Lakefront Living Realty Missouri, and see any of listen to any of the previous shows, or if you miss any part of today's show, because we're also going to, of course, hit into our new listings. Everybody's always excited each week to hear about our new listings that we have going on, and today is a waterfront Osage Beach location. So everybody always, Osage Beach, never been listed before. So stay with us. We're going to take another quick short break, but we are live today from the Lake Home Show Expo at Lodge of Four Seasons. Stay tuned with us on KRMS News Talk Radio. We'll be right back.
Thanks for listening to the Lakefront Living Realty radio show on News Talk KRMS. Once again, here's owner-broker Annie Faulstich.
We are back with the Lakefront Living Real Estate Show, your trusted guide to buying or selling property at Lake of the Ozarks, where every day is a lake day. Again, I'm Annie Faulstich, owner, broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri's only exclusive lakefront lake access brokerage. We're winging it, as you can tell a little bit. It's fun, though. This is a good time. We are live today from the Lake and Home Expo 2020 at the Lodge of Four Seasons. It's a beautiful day at Lake of the Ozarks, so get out, come by, stop by. There's no entry fee. I think it's just free admittance, and the room is full. So there are
full of vendors,
full of people. I think everybody almost has a nice giveaway or something going on, so be sure to stop by. If you do pop in, we're going to be here just for the radio show till about 12:15, so be sure to say hello to us. We've got our lakefront specialist with us today, Haley Glover, hi, Michelle Claggett, and Jesse Faulstich. So we've all been talking about buyers today in our buyers seminar. So if you missed any of the early part of the show, we are hosting buyers seminars at the St. Charles Boat Show on March the 7th. We've got 3 25-minute breakout sessions, one at 11 a.m., one at 1 p.m., and a third at 5 p.m. What I did not mention earlier is we are giving away at the seminar 2-bedroom Lands End condo for a 1-week stay. I don't even know if all of you knew that.
Nope.
But
I kind of knew that.
You kind of knew that. So if you come to our booth, Lakefront Living Realty will be at the St. Charles Boat Show. We'll have a booth there all weekend, Thursday through Sunday. So be sure to stop by, and you can register to win that weeks-long vacation at Lands End Condos in Osage Beach. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. There is a boat slip available as well. So
and that one has a nice view of the Glaze Bridge also.
It does. An awesome channel view of the Glaze Arm and the Glaze Bridge, and Lands End Condos is located in the heart of Osage Beach right across from the Outlet Mall. So you can literally walk from Land's End. There's sidewalks. You can walk from Land's End to grocery, shopping, restaurants. So it'll be a really nice stay for yourself, or give it away to a friend or family member that maybe hasn't been to Lake of the Ozarks, or if you're considering moving, that would be an awesome prize to win. You've got 2 chances then. Come to the booth and register, or get a second chance to win by attending the workshop. You'll get a second entry there as well. So again, those 3 workshops on March 7th on Saturday. We're going to load you with information. We not only have our buyers' success guides, but Lakefront Living Realty has put together a 37 checkpoint list that you can take with you as well. It's a lakefront property questionnaire with 37 questions that you need to be asking when you're looking at lakefront property. Stacy O'Neill also is one of our lakefront specialists. She will be at the boat show as well, so stop by and see her. She is our South Shore specialist. And Michelle, Haley, Jesse, and I, we will all be there. But, Haley, what is one thing that you think, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I know, one of the top things that you, again, either in your experience wish you would have known, or think is the most important for your buyers? I know we go over so many, and I just mentioned a 37-point questionnaire, but what do you think is one of your top things that buyers should be aware of, or definitely get more knowledge on prior to looking or purchasing lakefront property?
Oh, gosh, there are so many things. A couple of things that just pop into my head since you put me on the spot. Based on our experience when we moved into what is our full-time home now from our second home here at the lake, is the flood zone the flood zone is a big deal, and there are various areas around the lake that might be within a flood zone. That's always a great question to ask and to get more information about before you make an offer on a property or enter into a contract on a property. I think that's important, just because that came up for us when we bought our home here, and it can get pretty involved and sticky.
I think that's a really good point, because really in the last few years has flood kind of become more aware, or changed a little bit over lakefront property. We went through a stage where it was all septics. Everybody was worried about septics and sewer systems, private septics, and now you hear a lot about flood, and it's kind of that buzz around everybody questioning the flood, which of course are the FEMA maps, and those do change periodically. So there are steps that you need to know whether your lakefront home is in the flood. You have the option to get it out of the flood? Questions that we get asked a lot. Do I need flood insurance? What about my homeowner's insurance? Will that cover that? What if I'm a cash buyer, or how much does it cost? We did a previous show and actually had Chris Wagner on the show. So if you do have flood insurance questions, that is a great reference show that we did. Go to our YouTube channel again, Lakefront Living Realty Missouri on our YouTube, and check out our previous show with Chris Wagner. He's talking all about flood insurance. But again, we're going to talk about that briefly and give some tips on that at our buyers seminar as well. Michelle, anything when you were condo buying, can you think of anything that you wish maybe you would have known or had a little bit more knowledge about?
Yeah, so I think that first of all, I think everyone should go to a buyer seminar. I think it's very important, because especially if you're a first-time home buyer, even if you're buying if you're buying a lakefront home or a second home, it's very important to know what are the rates going to be, because the rates are different on a second home. Do I want a condo, or do I want something where I have to, where I want to mow the grass but not have neighbors on, right around me, on my own dock? I think it's so important. Like, I probably would have, we love our condo. We're in a condo. We love it. Really do. It's a fantastic area to be. But, raising children, if you have grandchildren, do you want to be in a condo, or do you want to be in a house where you have your own space to go to? That's important to think about. And we were just kind of focused on buying a condo. We weren't focused on thinking of, because we didn't.
Your options.
Right. Well, we were thinking, do we really want to have upkeep with lawn and with, landscaping? But we should have maybe waited a little more.
And then what goes along with that is also the rental program.
Right.
If your complex is available to rent, or,
or
if
not.
it's not available to rent.
Right.
Or even for a house. We do have neighborhoods where you cannot rent out your house unless it's in a long-term program.
Yeah, and being a second home market, like that's important to a lot of buyers because, for them it is a second home, but it's also a business investment. They want to kind of, maybe try to recoup some of those costs by renting out and
before they plan on retiring.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
So it's important to find that out beforehand too, if that's a consideration at all down the road.
Yeah, we see buyers on both ends of those spectrums, and I'd really say about 50-50 across the board. People that are looking for a non-rental condo, or people that are looking for a place, whether a condo or home, that they want to, supplement a little bit of those costs by renting out their property. So, yes, rental or zoning regulations is kind of what that falls under, and that is also something that we will be talking about and mentioning in our buyers seminars. If you're unable to make it to the buyers seminar workshop and you would like a copy of a buyer success guide, it is a comprehensive success guide to buying lakefront property. If you would ever like a copy of that, again, reach out to us directly. You can always call us at 833 Lakefront. LKFRONT 833 Lakefront, again, or visit us anytime at lakefrontliving.com. One other thing I also wanted to mention, too, that hopefully we can get in before another break or if we have to come back, but something different that we at Lakefront Living do for our buyers, or along with our buyers, we think it's so important to visit your property from the lakefront as well. Jesse, talk to us a little bit about how we make that work. I mean,
as we know, no house looks the same from the front as what it does from the lakefront.
No.
So true.
Or from the outside as it does from the inside.
Right. And so even coming into your cove, how you're comfortable with parking your boat in your dock, whether you're going to be taking some main channel waves or not, you really get a different perspective on it from a boat rather than driving up to it by car. Mm-hmm. So we're always happy once we've get narrowed down and we're kind of in between a couple different houses. Let's go out on a boat and take a look at that house and see what your cove is going to look like. If you're going to be in a long no-wake cove, or if it's going to be a hectic cove full of people tubing and that's not your cup of tea, or you can kind of get a feel for what the lake depth is also.
Yeah, we think it's so important to get out on the water as well. So if you do not have a boat yourself, I mean, maybe you're getting the house before the boat. Again, that's why you're heading to the boat show. We are here to get you out on the water to help you make that final decision. But we need to take another short break. Stay with us here on the Lakefront Living Real Estate Radio Show at News Talk KRMS. We're live from the Lake and Home Expo 2020 at the Lodge of Four Seasons. We will be right back.
Welcome back. Thanks for listening to the Lakefront Living Realty Radio Show on News Talk KRMS. Once again, here's owner-broker Annie Faulstich.
We are back. The Lakefront Living Real Estate Show, your trusted guide to buying or selling property at Lake of the Ozarks, where every day is a lake day. Again, I'm Annie Faulstich, owner-broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri's only exclusive lakefront lake access brokerage. We've got the Lakefront specialist crew in. Well, we're not in the studio today. I'm usually saying in the studio. We are live, actually, today from the Home and Lake Expo 2020 at the Lodge of Four Seasons. We've got Michelle Claggett, Jesse Faulstich, and Haley Glover. We're all sitting here having a good time at the home show. It's beautiful outside, so I'm not going to lie. We're going to probably hang up these headsets and head outside to the 60-degree.
And go show some property?
Yes, we are going to go show some property, which actually we were hoping to have a few of the other agents on today as well. Yeah, Haley's heading out to show, and a couple others are at open houses or showing property as well. But as Lakefront Specialty Realtors, I mean, we passionately provide our extensive lakefront expertise, negotiation skills, and coaching so that you do not make a mistake on the lake. And that is what we've been talking about today, buying lakefront property and getting everybody geared up for our lakefront buyers workshops, the top 5 secrets to buying your lakefront dream home. That is on March 7th at the St. Charles Boat Show. We've got 3 sessions, 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. that Saturday, room 102. And again, if you're going to be at the show, stop on by, come on by our booth. It's free. There's no entry fee to come in, so we will be there all day. If you are even just wanting to stop to the buyer's seminar and not participate in the show, let me know. Or if you just want free tickets, reach out to us anytime. Again, you can always find me, Annie F., at lakefrontliving.com. Just go to the website, lakefrontliving.com, or call us directly, 833-LAKEFRONT. We have a lot coming up in the new year, so stay tuned each week as I make new announcements of upcoming events, new listings, collaborations, and tips on buying and selling lakefront property. Each week I like to talk about topics that typically affect buyers and sellers, giving you, the listeners, answers to your most common questions. I'm going to always continue to ask you to call the office or myself directly anytime with any further questions that you have on one of our shows, or if there is someone or a certain topic that you would like to hear us cover. Featured listings. Listen, you guys, if HGTV is calling Lakefront Living Realty to find lake homes and clients to feature on their network, who do you think lakefront buyers nationwide are calling? With over 100,000 lakefront buyers on our site every month, it really is no question. Tune in later this year as Lakefront Living Realty airs episodes 6 and 7 of HGTV Lakefront Bargain Hunt. This week, we are featuring a newer construction custom lakefront home in Osage Beach off KK that has never been listed. And then, Haley, I'm going to put you on the spot and let you talk about your, new listing, too, that came on yesterday. So that one's hot and mapped and on our site as well. KK, here we go, Osage Beach, located in the upscale lakefront only. It's a lakefront only subdivision, Maple Leaf, offering community water and sewer. This 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home is selling turnkey and honestly not a thing to do. Custom built by Glasscock Construction and meticulously maintained, this home is better than new. High-end furnishings throughout and minimal steps to the also custom-built rough water dock, concrete with oversized swim deck and a 14 by 40 slip. This is a deep water, wide cove just behind the island in front of Margaritaville off the water. You can literally have a front row seat from the dock or back deck for fireworks throughout the summer. The perfect calm spot to spend the entire day. This home features a super functional floor plan, great for entertaining on the weekends or full-time living, with main level living and nice screen deck off the dining kitchen area. Extra parking off the street and concrete steps conveniently take you from the street to the garage and to the dock. People love that aspect of a home so that you can unload groceries, coolers, and everything that you're wanting to load to the dock. You don't have to drag it through the house and over the floors and down through the living areas. You can go directly from the street parking, from the driveway, from the garage, down to the lower deck or to the dock. You guys, in just 1 week, this property has been viewed over 15,000 times from only one of our marketing platforms. That proves that our dedicated reach to a niche market only of lakefront and lake access home buyers is huge. This home, it is gorgeous, and it is listed again turnkey, including that amazing concrete dock, for $649,900. Call me directly to get any further information. Always 573-216-4350, or your buyer's agent. Tell them MLS number 3522483. This home is also actually being held open today until 4 p.m. So if you're out, stop by and look for yourself. Alex Piontek, Realtor and Lakefront Specialist, is there to answer your questions today until 4 o'clock. That is off of St. Moritz, off of KK. So if you're going down KK, you're going to take the second St. Moritz, which is on your left, right across from Three Seasons Road that takes you down to Shorty Pants or Redhead. So St. Moritz, take a left on that. You'll run right into the house for sale. When you hit the Lakefront, Maple Leaf subdivision is there on your right. It is an exclusive Lakefront-only subdivision.
You should see Alex's signs.
Yes. Signs are in the front, so look for the Lakefront Living Realty signs. Haley, tell us about, you put a new one on yesterday at Forest Point?
Yes. Forest Point is a private area. It's very nice next to Timberlake Village, up off of North Shore Drive and Highway W. This is it's a luxury condo complex without the luxury price tag, is what I like to say. This unit,
those are really nice units.
They're very nice, very clean. They're secluded back in kind of a wooded area. It's paved all the way to the door. And this unit is number 241, and it is a top floor end unit. So you have an amazing view of the back of Lick Branch Cove, which is a very popular cove up on the north side. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath unit. And it's got a lot of floor-to-ceiling windows throughout with views of the lake from pretty much every room. The kitchen also, it's got a separate dining area and has a huge master bedroom with private sliding glass door out to your screened-in deck, and huge master bath with a deep sunken jetted tub and a separate walk-in shower as well. Lots of storage throughout. 2 junior suites with their own private bathrooms, as well as a 4th non-conforming bedroom that does not have a closet, but still a large bedroom space. Vaulted ceilings throughout.
So 4 bedrooms, you said?
4 bedrooms.
Yeah, that's tough to find in a condo.
Yeah. So yeah, this one is very well maintained, very clean. Everything is ready for our buyer. So
garage available.
Garage is available.
That's huge.
Not included.
Yep, but that's what I wanted to hit on that. It's a 4-bedroom condo with a garage available.
Right.
That is extremely hard to find in a condo on the lakefront. There's a boat slip available as well.
A boat slip. It's a 12 by 36 boat slip with hoist included. Also 2 PWC slips with hoists.
Awesome. And those are included in the list price.
Right.
It is fully furnished.
Yes, fully furnished.
But that size, the 4-bedroom with the boat slip, large boat slip, concrete docks, those are nice.
Updated kitchen, stainless appliances, granite countertops.
Yeah, and that garage is huge. Everybody's always...
The garage has a workbench and also a storage loft up above as well.
Awesome. Well, hot new listings. I mean, listings are coming on the market. It's starting. It's starting now.
It's season.
It is season. This year,
exciting.
I know it is. We are definitely busier this year than we were last year.
All
this
of
time.
Q4 and Q1 have been a great time to move property.
Yeah, it really has. And I think with the interest rates as low as they are, we're going to continue seeing that. But, oh, man, we're coming to an end now.
That went quick.
I know, it did go quick. But we always talk about selling lifestyle at Lakefront Living Realty, and it's that time of year everyone is envisioning themselves at their lakefront home or out on the water. Let us help you make that dream a reality. We look forward to seeing you all at St. Charles on March 7th for any one of our 3 buyer workshops. Get registered today to confirm a spot at lakefrontliving.com or just show up. We'll make standing room for you. My family and I live and work to boat and enjoy all Lake of the Ozarks has to offer. Real estate is truly my passion, so every day is a lake day. Do not wait to buy that lake home you have always wanted. Life is short. Buy the lake house now in that boat and start making the memories you will cherish forever. Haley, Michelle, Jesse, thanks for being on the show today.
BuyTheLakehouse.com.
BuyTheLakehouse.com. See you next week.
Tell a friend to join you next week and listen in to the Lakefront Living Realty Radio Show. Visit their website for more information, including current listings and agent contacts. www.lakefrontliving.com. That's lakefrontliving.com. Or call the office at 833-LK-FRONT. That's 833-7668. 833-7668. And join them next Saturday after the news at 11 a.m. on News Talk KRMS Osage Beach.